Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Now, last episode was a bit crazy.
Greetings.
With all the facts of what's happening in the real world and all that. It's crazy. Especially with him still alive. I was hoping that we can honestly find Desmond. But sadly that won't be the case. Now, I'm pretty sure this will be the end, depending on what else we can find, because in Vinland there was something that I was supposed, there was something locked there, and I want to see if I can do it later.
The last Saxon stronghold.
And very heavily guarded. King Alfred is preparing for war. You will meet tremendous resistance.
As will Alfred. Is Guthrum Jarl there with his army?
He is. He and Ubba have gathered a sizable force and intend on launching an attack on Alfred soon. If we support their assault, England will fall to us. A pagan land where a multitude of gods may freely roam.
Sure. With these two holy weapons on my side, I believe I have a better chance.
I will. May the gods share in this, our final victory.
What is it?
Eivor, you must not go. You must not. The signs, the portents, they shout and wail. Your leaving will be our doom.
Speak clearly, Volker. What have you seen?
I have thrown the bones. I have stirred the offal of beasts. And in the rising steam, I saw the end of it all. Though this battle you may win, this war you will not. Your foe will be your master. Your hope will be your grief. This is fate. Our fate.
I thank you for this, Volker. The yarns of fate are too frayed for me to follow now. I owe this fight to my friends and allies, and I will see it through.
Go then, with great care. But know that the home you leave will not be the home to which you return.
Ooh. Way to make it sound like if something goes wrong, I'm going to have to deal with everyone dying on me. Besides, you all have Sigurd. And he's a great leader. Hopefully. I hope he don't die. Now I'm getting worried. So, where am I going on the map? Let's see. All the way right there. Well, let's see. Down here. There's multiple ways to get there. All right. I'll see you all in a bit when I get over there. Gonna be one heck of a trip. That is for sure.
Both armies with their hackles up. Was blood spilled?
No, we took Wareham without resistance. These Saxons accompany their lord as we stand beside Guthrum.
So this fort is not the sum of his ambitions. Guthrum's plan is to bring the Saxons to the table. Who is Guthrum meeting here? Is it Alfred?
That's right. The King of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate. Seems we have him on the back foot.
Guthrum should be careful. Alfred speaks with Loki's tongue.
Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor.
Nor is Alfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage.
Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The King of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
We took this town as if it were a stronghold. Do not challenge me, Elf King.
Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum. But we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
Guthrum does not negotiate with oathbreakers. Men whose words are only shadows of their thoughts.
Very true.
Eivor. Our blunted tool returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross, and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cock.
Are we done with this pissing contest? If Guthrum has given you his word, then he will honor it. We will leave this town.
You have 1 day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
I want to snap
And
your
if
neck.
you doubt my conviction, know that the Avon River near Uffentune runs red with the blood of your countrymen. Their commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba? Yes, that was it. Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
Uber dead? It cannot be. Gods, I will tear the...
But he gains nothing from this lie.
When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day.
You swore upon the cross.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milksack. Now more than ever, I will take his throne and his head.
Winchester, Alfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We will burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Alfred.
Burn Wareham to the ground! The Saxon fire!
I love these weapons. Oh, yeah, I also upgrade the so I gotta find all those things and burn it to the ground, place to the ground. If I don't have honor, then what does that say about your so-called king? Because he technically had no honor and betrayed me. Jeez. Is stealing some loot also a part of it? Because that would be cool. Ooh, what do you got this? Blocked.
Locked from the other side.
Ooh. Oh, the last house.
Their prayers are unanswered this day. We should find Soma.
They'll not pursue us until they have fires to quell.
Regroup with Soma. Is there no way in there?
Can't. Need to get on the other side.
Oh well.
Do not lose your nerve.
This place is routed.
At least you can't say that we didn't leave. Plus, we didn't call my own out. We had to leave.
We keep our wits about us. Saxons ahead! This place is routed, son.
Good work. We leave now. There are forces just east of here, along the road. Come on, men, move!
Every soul we meet sent to their god. There's more Saxons! Draw your weapons!
The ruins are close! Keep moving!
Die! Uber! His blood soaks your soil! Every Saxon is eager to meet their maker!
I mean, technically, I'm not wrong. Alright. Anyone else
rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Alfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there, and not to Winchester? The scouts must know. They're the best in England.
A holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Uba lies cold in an English field.
I've called upon my allies to join us in this fight. I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
We will not lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
So, ride north to the Thames and lead my
This is gonna
allies
be a
south.
tough thing.
They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with mead in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Uba is dead.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Oh, bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred. Hound his heel.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
You turn my words against me now, Wolf-Kissed.
I took them too hard in my darkest times, my friend.
And Sigurd? He is back with you?
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I've come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands.
That's very true.
They will attack on sight here.
The hostages must be in these buildings. You hold on.
These two are pretty good when put together.
I must come for you.
And oh, Oh no, he saw me. Whatever shall I do?
Hold there.
Hmm? Oh, come on.
These are my men.
I told you, Guthrum.
Okay. Here we go.
Guthrum, some of your men.
We will not be feasting in Odin's hall tonight, boys.
We can tread quietly so as not to alert the guards. But I can raid this place in moments with my crew.
I will follow your lead.
Technically, we already raided this place.
Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye. Free us and we will fight by your side.
I didn't get him?
My Thor, thank you, my friend.
Every Saxon who spat at me will die.
You will have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here to a camp near Chippenham.
Thank you, David. You did a great deed here. Their families will raise a cup to you.
I need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we are safely away.
Or the trip back? Or for the next place? Because that took a few. Seriously? I forget how many arrows. Never mind.
We're safe here. Let us speak, Guthrum. You should join your people at the camp. Even a surprise takes preparation.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. You have grown much since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother, Sigurd?
He lives, a changed man. But he is free of full case torment. That at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land? Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth. And blood seeping from seedlings, poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
And so to our final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
Holy day. If that doesn't mean anything involving a battle with the king himself, I don't know what is. Wait, is that on the others?
One river, west of Uffenture. I fear the worst, but I must know.
That they aren't gonna keep their word? That they're gonna kill people? That might be a trap? Great, now I'm worrying.
Shouldn't we see there? A hood should work.
Almost there. So what, I have to talk to people?
Deolav, you have come again at my call.
I have, but this does not sit well with me, Eivor. This is a Christian feast, and the people here are not soldiers.
I come only for Alfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have much to repent.
So long as I do not lose your friendship, your oath will be fulfilled.
Yep.
Look, you Saxon bedwetters. Here is a real warrior.
Billy, leave these poor boys alone. Their ears are too delicate for the filth you pour in.
Boys is right. This streak of cat piss is barely off his mother's tit. And the Essex boy has hands like a milkmaid.
Ha! Such fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of fear. Tweak old man Death's beard.
I will do my mother and my lord proud today, Eivor. Lord knows, I've not been the best of sons.
Good to see your spirits high. Fight well, my friends, and we'll feast together in victory.
You soft-cheeked Anglo boys. Have you brought your mothers with you?
My mother is worth 10 of your men.
I do not doubt it.
Tafter, it is good to see you.
I gave you my word. Besides, Alfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
You have changed much from that god-whipped boy. That is good to see.
I was always him, but my faith was like a veil. I am glad you helped me lift it.
And now another education. You'll see how we Norse bands fight.
I am all aquiver with anticipation.
I have seen those strong Saxon men.
Holy cow.
Vinny, you have come far at my call, old friend.
I've done all I can to help King Oswald find his feet. I leave East Anglia in good hands.
You do not plan to return, then?
No. When I heard of a mighty warrior in the west who brings terror to the Saxons, I came to join you, if you'll have me.
Once we have seen to Alfred, we will raise a horn. Not as allies, but as companions.
If drinking and feasting be in my future, I will follow you to hell.
Oh, I miss this old guy.
Saxon hens, clucking round the hearth as you farmers play with your cocks.
And she'd welcome you in Colchester Village. Better than those sour-lipped thanes who haunt our hall.
Really miss that guy.
After Rochester, I was not sure you would come again.
I've chosen my side. It would sooner bet a hog than allow Alfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Alfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps I shall one day sit upon the throne of all England. King Giedrich the drunken ass.
I'll raise a cup to that.
Eivor! It's good to see you.
Erke and Stowe. I released you from your debt, and yet you came.
London is quiet enough, and Stowe here felt the sharp stab of conscience.
Could not let you down, Eivor. It's not what an honorable man does. So here I am, despite my reservations.
And you, Broder. I did not think you would be here either.
I have seen to my brother. Sent him to Valhalla with grave goods. I am done with sorrow, Eivor. Now I am bloody angry.
Ooh. I mean, I wouldn't understand if you guys left and wouldn't want to return.
You, Valhalla. There you are, Raven.
Lufina, pure. It warms my heart to see you well.
Well as ever. Better since we skinned those order rats.
I hunted down more in Winchester on Alfred's behalf. Now we come to take his kingdom.
How quickly a coin can flip when tossed from hand to hand. Only a fool is a betting.
Aye, Alfred thought to use me, but he will find differently at Chippenham.
You Eivor a lot, my love.
I know. This last of them, hope the death will be cleared.
Well, did you look at that? All the allies I made through all my adventures. Every single piece of land that we saved. Whether it's by support, troops, or something else. They came to help.
You made it unscathed.
They came from all over England.
This will be one heck of a last battle.
I never thought it possible, Eivor, that you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is
They all came.
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Ubba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
Let's prepare.
Let us plan our approach. But whatever happens, Alfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Then quietly through the fields. It will already be too late once they see us.
It should.
Your young Saxons
But I highly
will be
doubt
our eyes
it.
to the west. Better to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived for the festivities already.
Good. If we capture the Thanes, there will be no danger when I confront Alfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolaf and Tefta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Rhoda, take Edke and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might.
all that's left is time, preparation, and the second to strike.
Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I.
Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm, your axe arms strong, and together, we will win this final battle. And remember, Alfred is mine.
I am still mad at him.
Soma, with me. Everyone else, go quickly to the village. Advance. Be on the lookout for any stray guards. Lufina, Kjor, keep a strong flank.
We're getting close.
Get to the village and wait for my signal.
Okay, get in.
Let's smoke the rat out of his guard's house.
Oh. So it's actually just charging in and, okay. I thought we were going by the stealth approach.
What?
Well, that was disappointing. Seriously? I honestly thought like I would have to go through an army just to get here. All it just took was me killing 2 people and just
Alfred!
walking here.
Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex my torch.
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the blood of Wearer?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Alfred.
Alfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I wouldn't leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
Then sing your tuneless hymns.
Come, Raven Feeder. Do your worst. I have no fear of death, for this battle is only the beginning.
Only darkness will come to claim.
Come on. Come on. Whoa, okay.
Hellfire!
Come on.
Saints alive!
Come on. Finally. That took forever. Jeez.
You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force, or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants, whose envious eyes fall upon England.
Jeez.
If I must strike down all of England to subdue her, let it begin with you.
O Lord, into your hands I commit my spirit.
Jeez.
The men of Wessex! They came from every house and hovel!
We have to escape. No.
For glory!
Soma!
For Valhalla!
No!
One, two, brother.
Watch my lead.
Damn it. Have to make sure they all live. Come on.
Did you see Alfred?
The Saxon boys were ambushed.
Hold these men back. I'll find them. Go away. We'll look after us. This is no time for weep wailing.
I cannot. And there is a blackness closing in around my eyes.
You're not gonna die. Don't die. Don't die. Come on, we've been through much.
Unwald, listen to me. You survived the Battle of Bottleston. Do not let this scratch best you now.
I'm so cold. Has winter come so soon?
You will warm yourself with mead and dancing yet, my friend.
Perhaps not, Eivor. Or maybe I will sit beside my father soon. Will he be proud of me?
He will pull you to his breast. Sob bright words of welcome until you no man ever had a worthier son.
Okay.
I'm glad to have known you.
Alfred's gonna die.
Truest.
Better not be dead.
Do not waste your efforts here. Go help the others.
The other side was barred. Guthrum! I need you fighting with the rest!
These men will not surrender! And one little cock
Locked from the other side.
door down!
I will find a way in! Good work, Guthrum. I hope the rest have fared as well.
Now you can do it closer to the door and not risk dying. Come on. We lost one. Can't lose another. Actually, we lost two. I honestly don't want to lose another another ally, comrade, any of that. Shoot, 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 shoot.
God won't let us lose.
Come on. Seriously?
Make sure the garrison stays under our control. I need to help the others. They're weakened! Let us finish this!
How many do we have to defeat? Like, all of them? Within the vicinity? Or... Okay, how did that one get there?
These gangs defy our god and king! Stand true! God protects us on his day of feasts! These gangs defy our god and king!
That was just,
Stand true! God protects us on his day of feasts! You will not break us, interlopers! Not on this Christ Mass!
special.
Stand true! God protects us on his day of feasts!
Darn it.
You will not rout us, interlopers! Not on this Christ Mass! These games defy our God and King! That's it! They're fleeing! The last of the Saxons are fleeing! The battle is won!
Finally. Now, to find Alfred. But was it worth it in the end?
They are routed! The city is ours! Wessex will follow!
Good from Jarl. We're not without losses. Some of them grave.
Their king is fled! His patsy struck down! Defeat rings loud in their ears, and I will be their lord before the spring is here!
Guthrum, hear me. Soma is... she's gone.
Soma? Dead? She has gone to the endless feast, and is the better for it.
Dude, are you actually, okay, how about I put it this way? Are you mental?
Many fought for us and died. They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
I must speak to those still living.
They deserve to know what's going on. I mean, I want to carry this as fast as I can, but we just lost good, valuable people.
It is done, Brodir. You fought well.
I saw him, Eivor. In my darkest moment, Brodir stood beside me. And all was as it used to be. And then the battle ended. I feel him no longer.
There will be other battles.
Aye. And there you'll find me, Eivor. In amongst the blood and death. Brodir at my shoulder. Until the Valkyries claim me.
You have given me more than I would ever have asked for. How will I repay it?
Keep him in your thoughts. For when a man is mourned, his deeds cheered and his songs sung, he cannot die.
Heroes are remembered, but legends never die. Yes, I believe those words are true.
Lufina. Gods. I did not know. Is he?
Hush. What good can words do, Eivor? Keep to silence. He's gone. Fingers in my hair.
Oh god. He died?
Or your arms around my waist. The days will be cold hereafter. All color dimmed. Goodbye, my only. My heart ends with you.
Oh no.
What is left will go on.
How can we even cheer this victory if we lost more than we
Your first battle, Elrich.
could give?
You fought well and with honor.
Is this the glory you deign seek? You can keep it. I saw Hunwald die. The light dim in his eyes. That could have been me.
You will never be the same. But you will be stronger for it.
I have wasted so much time in pouting like a child. No more, Eivor. No more.
You shouldn't. I don't know anything about this war. But I do know, whenever you look into it, you see the death, the bleakness, those you have called allies. It can change you, for better or for worse.
Do you think there will come a day when winning will not be enough?
You can always fight with me if you want to taste crushing and loin-soiling defeat.
My very presence would make that impossible.
Enjoy this victory, Eivor, wherever it brings you. Only a coward thinks he'll live forever.
And a coward would only wish and try to find ways to live forever.
Okay. You wear a furrowed brow.
Stowe is taking matters hard. You know how sensitive he is.
A man of faith and stout morals. Small wonder he is tormented.
His support for you has taxed him hard. I will take him back to London. Maybe he will find some comfort there.
You are his comfort, Erke. Not the city you watch. He is in good hands.
That he is. I wish he
My
never
thanks,
did come.
though. You came to my aid when you were free to turn away.
And still it breaks my heart to look upon what we've done today. Was it the right choice? Do not know. But it is done now.
If Alfred had his way, there would never be friendship between Norse and Saxon. You fought for peace. Be proud of that.
I wish I could. And in time, perhaps I will.
Maybe not in this day and time. Maybe not in hundreds of years. I mean, maybe not even in your darkest, coldest hours. But once you look into the next generation, to see Saxons and Danes side by side as children growing up, supporting each other, thick and thin, I believe you will.
You're not injured, Tefta.
Bruises, that is all. I've taken the Lord into my heart, and he watched over my sorry bones. Those who fell sit beside him now.
And what of my heathen friends?
I used to believe in damnation for all who turned from his light. But there is a wondrous communion in friendship honored.
Even though your godson preaches peace.
And we shall do that, Christians and pagans, side by side. Never persecuted.
Your Christ would smile at that, I think.
Your Freya would too.
In the end, I hope this was all worth it.
He shall come to judge the living and the dead.
Beowulf, Gidrich, There's a solemn air about you.
To disturb such holy revels with blood and murder. I fear God may never forgive me for this.
Had your God taken Alfred's side, you would not have won. So it may be you did his work after all.
Alfred still lives. And now I am twice his enemy. Give me one more fight, and I will gladly make it a third.
He is defanged and of little threat to us now.
That slippery eel may yet surprise you.
Atonement is a long and lonely path, and I must soon leave to take my first steps upon it.
Your debts to me are paid. I wish you well on your journeys.
And if I see Alfred, I will end him. Took him so much.
My heart is...
They deserve peace.
Are you ready to honor them?
Yes. There's nothing more to say.
Time to send our friends to their great reward. Will you do the honors?
Nothing awaits them. They lived, they died, and now their bodies will burn to cinders. Their saga ends here.
Well, do not share that with them.
Victory is ours. But it came at a great cost. Soma Jarlskona, who stood at Guthrum's right hand. She will live on in our memories, from now to the end of days. And to Hjor, warrior, husband, and a friend, he made the ultimate sacrifice. I here repay it. And to Humboldt, whose kind heart has now led him to his father's side. May his God welcome him with open arms. Let us send them on their way. All our beloved dead, our fallen warriors, and speed them to their end.
Sad day. They didn't deserve this. Can peace now be made? With all this, with all the main powers that goes against it gone? The Order's gone? That, the one twisted member of the Order of Ancients is gone?
When the Reeve died, did he take comfort in knowing he would soon see his God?
It was strangely peaceful in the end, as if death meant nothing.
We stumble through our years, ravenous, grasping, spilling blood, stealing gold, and it is never enough. This life is never enough. Would it not suit you to know there is something beyond all this? Not war and valor, but quiet and peace?
I think the afterlife men hope for is only a reflection of their regret in this life. All I wish for now is to live among the friends I've made. That is what counts.
Alfred made me swear fealty upon the cross of their god's son. He held such faith in it. A plain, unadorned thing. It burned between my fingers, as if I had pulled it from the fire. A feeling strange and powerful, but gone in an instant. I have not felt its light before.
What will you do now?
Whatever I must do. England is my final home, Eivor. And I will do what it takes to remain.
I shall return to Swanborough and tell her of Hunwald's fate. Better the news comes from me than a stranger.
And where's that? Ugh, that's right. They lived in the Raven clan. I'm gonna grab this armor real quick, and then I'm gonna leave. And head back to the base. So I'll see you all when I get there. This is gonna... So I'll see you when I get there.
Eivor, there you are. I have something for you. A message. Quite strange.
Something for me. What is it?
A letter requesting your presence in the southwest. A village called Athelney.
Nothing strange about a summons for me, is there?
It is not the recipient I find strange. It is the sender. The letter is signed a poor fellow soldier of Christ.
Ah, our mysterious partner.
For a short time, I hoped it might be Basin feeding us the names of these targets. He seemed the most likely man, for a time.
Only one way to discover the truth. Thank you, Ivan. I'll take care of this.
I wonder what that's all about. Alright, let's see what this message is about. It just seems so vague to me. It's an old home? Nice, quiet.
All right there?
No keep.
Yes, hello. I do not mean to intrude, but I am looking for someone.
And who would that be then?
I do not know exactly.
Well, that'd be why you ain't found him.
but you're free to pass the time just here if you like.
Thank you.
These are soul cakes, love. Do you know soul cakes?
I do, I enjoy them.
They're small things, size of a lumpy fist.
You
They
son of
fast.
a...
Keep your eyes sharp.
Oh, now
And the butter,
we meet
do
again.
I baste them?
No need, love. We leave the butter for meal time.
I look forward to it.
Right then. I'll leave you to this. If you need me, I'll be doing the washing up next door.
The heck?
Quite a step down from your former work, Lord.
As their guest, I volunteer to help with the daily chores. They offer me a bed. I tend the cakes.
Do they not feel strange giving orders to their king? What do they know?
That knowledge would benefit no one.
I read your message. You went through a great deal of trouble to obscure yourself as this poor soldier of Christ. As I remember, you even sent yourself one of these letters in Winchester. A clever touch.
The Order wanted me dead.
Jeez.
I had to be careful.
You said you knew nothing about the Order then. Pled ignorance. But you knew everything. Their names. Their schemes.
Would you join me for a walk?
What do you know?
Eivor.
I am. The wars have ended, and my settlement thrives.
The wars have not ended. You have simply stopped fighting. But men are brewing plots in mead halls and bedrooms. You will see.
And how are you, Alfred? Getting used to the idea of being unremarkable?
I am well. Better than I expected. In this exile, I have found a somewhat nourishing peace. Each morning, I am awakened by the sun and growling cormorants. I bathe in the chilly water of the marsh. I eat from shrubs and drink from buckets. It is a good
So
life.
you didn't run.
Simple.
You just sent yourself to exile?
Blessed.
Does that mean
I've
you
never been
planned
so
this the whole
far
time?
I find it quite peaceful here. Calming.
I have traveled a long way to hear one name, Alfred. Who is the Order's Grand Magister?
Tell your shadowy friends that England is swept clean. Your work is done.
You?
Passed to me on the death of my brother. From my father before him. Defilers of God's majesty and grandeur. I was their master, and I loathed them. With Goodwin, I set a plan in motion to destroy the Order from within. But my troubles with the Danes delayed that plan.
But your trouble with this Dane is what led to their demise.
You are Norse, are you not?
You have a good ear.
I owe you my thanks, Abel. For that, I give you this. The key to my study. That you may better understand the good you have done. With the Order all but destroyed, you have made room for a greater idea. One to take its place. A universal divine order, inspired by God for the betterment of man.
With a poor fellow soldier at its head.
You have saved England. Whether or not that was your intent. Now let England save you.
England is no more, Lord. You are the last of her kings. And yet you have no kingdom.
Look around you. God's works are wondrous. They cannot be ignored, nor resisted. In time, all those who accept God will flourish, and all those who defy him will fall away. Should you remain in England, you too will one day be her subject.
Oh, bloody crumbs. The cakes are burnt. Where is that man? Young man, where have you gone?
That may have earned me a night of washing linens. I do not know if we shall meet again, Eivor. God willing we will. As one lord to another, perhaps. I'm coming, my lady. I'm here.
To think.
Alfred gave me a key to unlock his study. Somewhere in Winchester.
I don't know how I feel about this. I thought that it didn't. Maybe I'll look for that bookcase in my free time. I'll record the thing. If it's not interesting enough, I won't post it. If it is, I might. Now to head back home and deliver the news of Hunwald's death.
Eivor, did Basim contact you in Norway? He said he would be joining you. Yet here you are, and I have no word from him.
Hytham, this will be hard to hear, but Basim attacked us in Norway. Vengeance for some transgression of ours, imagined or real.
You mean you slew him yourself?
Sigurd and I, together. I know this comes as a...
I do not understand. Why would he do such a thing? He loved Sigurd, he loved you.
I do not understand it myself. Perhaps one day we can speak about this with more clarity. But for now, I am deeply sorry. Here you are, Hytham. The last of the Order's sigils. You will find King Alfred's among them.
King Alfred? Did our poor fellow soldier lead you to his hiding place?
He did, but they were one and the same. Our poor fellow soldier of Christ was the Grand Magister of the Order of the Ancients.
He turned on his own order. Fascinating.
Not turned so much as trembled. His devotion to Christ and what he calls the universal order set him against them from the start. With all sincerity, he loathed the title and the duty he had inherited, and wished them destroyed.
Wonderful. With his abdication, the last stronghold of the Order has been dismantled. All that remain are scraps here and there. And you, Eivor. Now that you have seen our enemy, and you understand our cause, I wonder if you would join us. Become a hidden one.
Was this your ultimate goal, Hytham? A trial by fire? It is a kind offer, but I do not believe we fight for quite the same cause. Your creed demands that you keep your triumphs hidden. I prefer my glory to be in plain view for all to see.
If I taught you our creed, if you spent time with it, it could open your mind to another view.
Another view is always welcome. But to live without celebrating one's glory and honor and achievements, it's not a life for me. But know this, I would give my life in a moment for those I love and who love me in return. All here, including you, my friend.
I understand you well, Eivor. Very well indeed.
Alright. Here we go.
Eivor?
Swanborough,
No. Gods, no, don't say it, please, Eivor. Don't say it.
I am sorry.
Oh! My hope! No! My poor swan! Oh, gods!
fought bravely and turned the tide to secure victory. Your dear Humboldt died a hero, and will be so remembered.
Oh, gods. I know he would have fainted to hear such praise from your lips. Thank you, Eivor. Thank you.
He walks among warriors now.
Yes. The lucky man. I imagine he does.
I know words are poor salve for a wounded heart. We'll leave you to mourn, and know that we're here for you, always, should you need us.
Did all I can. And as you can see, I got the full Thor armor. Hard to believe, I know, but yeah, I got it. It's just a bit sad that I got this at the very end here. Couldn't even use it on a real mission.
Good to see you.
Not to conquer any lands or anything. I just got it at the last possible second.
Hamptonshire has fallen, and with it the Kingdom of Wessex. The cost was great. Maybe too great for all we gained.
Rest then. You have earned it.
On the backs of so many. Time will tell if it was worth it.
England pacified. You have pacified all of England, but you have not yet seen all the wonders of the world. Explore further to keep your saga going. Upgrade here.
I want to see the Alliance, man. I have changed my mind. I should go.
So this is it. The last thing to do. Did it. All that's left to do is search for Alfred's thing and go to Vinland. But I don't think those would be interesting enough. But we have to, everyone. It was a rocky start because I was a newcomer to the whole YouTube thing. What? The forge and the flame, huh? Maybe this isn't the end.
Eivor, good to see you. I am, did you want something, or? I was wondering.
What's wrong?
Bridget and I were thinking, with everything calming down the way it has, maybe you could find a spare moment and...
You want to be married?
Yes, to each other.
Yes, I imagined. Gunnar, to see you so happy has been a pleasure, and to marry you would be an honor. Shall I put out a call to any friends abroad?
I'll be honest, Eivor. I came here with a lot of you, because nothing and no one kept me back there. The Raven clan is all the family I need, and Bridget too. From all she said, she's better off here than with those she calls kin. Just a couple of foundlings we are.
Then let's not bother with tradition. If you have your bride and your blade, we will see you wed. As Jarl, I do it gladly. About you and Bridget, when do you wish to be wed?
The sooner I can make her my wife, the happier I will be. But we are fine to wait until everything has settled here.
Enough waiting. Cool your forge and cover your anvil. Let's get you married.
Wonderful. Shall we gather everyone?
Gather your wife and your courage. I will bring the people together.
I think this is a good way how to end the series.
I am honored to stand before you, Gunnar, Bridget, on this bountiful day, to celebrate the strength of your bond and to see you wed. I am in witness of a love that inspires and empowers. I invite you now to speak your vows.
To you, my darling Bridget, I offer this blade, forged in flames that burn as brightly as my heart does for you. A blade as sharp as your wit, as glinting as your beauty. May it sing through the air as sweetly as your voice meets my ears.
Dio, sed vi det karit sig gana. Du never am lukis with the door of the team Harriet.
I still don't understand what she said.
I give you my sword and my promise that I will stand at your side forever.
He'd be the product of future and he. It is so tawaloch and hope, a premonition. And the amount of scrying and foresight, paratoivi, sweeping adventure and meeting tea. Tiwr enaid fel dim arall, a dyn as strong agor at y ac fel as I fierce.
Yeah, I think everyone's confused.
Hedwan dyr y ti.
Such poetry.
Yes. Yes.
Hedwan efo'n gilydd.
I have no idea what she said.
I offer you this ring.
I really don't.
I will wear it with pride and honor, warmed by the love of so perfect a lady.
I'm still confused about what she's saying.
Adoration of feed and bith.
This is the greatest day of my life. Embrace me, my love.
With our couple now bonded in matrimony, now we drink.
Another mission?
Randy, saw you looking a little lonely. Thought I might come and join you.
How nice. Are you enjoying yourself?
I am. I never thought I would see gruff old Gunnar so enraptured by a woman.
Enraptured by anything, for that matter. He's a hard one to read, but I am pleased for him, and for this day of rest and respite. After everything, a few days of feasting will do the people some good. They need this.
They do.
Will you walk with me?
Anywhere. Lead on.
Something has been on my mind for some time. I am no seer, but I foresaw this day long ago. Not Gunnar's marriage, but our situation. Our success.
How do you mean our success?
I mean to say that I saw our settlement flourishing, through our victories in war and in diplomacy. And from the day we set out from Norway, I knew that you would make a fitter leader than Sigurd. It was never in his character to lead. It was always within yours.
I see.
Do you?
You might have warned me.
You would not have listened.
Fair.
I do hope you see it now, in all that you have done for us.
Randvi, you and the people here have done more for me than I could ever repay. I am honored by your faith in me, and your confidence.
As I am honored by your friendship.
And I by yours.
Eivor, I want you to know that Sigurd and I are... We are severing the bonds of our marriage. We share a love that is steadfast, and I have faith it will forever be so. But it is not the love of a wife and her husband. It was not an easy decision. But after we talked with honesty, we embraced more warmly than we have in a great while. I think we will be happy.
I hope so. And I am pleased for you.
I am pleased for myself. Sigurd's desires are bigger than any man or woman can offer. He longs for something more.
What about you? What are you looking for?
I have all I need right here. With you. With our people.
I'm grateful. So much of our prosperity we owe to you. I hardly know where to begin. You are my truest friend, Randvi.
I give you my word that it will always be so. I'm happiest by your side, and in your company. Shall we find our way back to the wedding? Bridget might give another speech. We must not miss that.
About that, I have not understood a single word of hers since Gloucestershire.
Really? I find she speaks beautifully. With poetry, even.
Are you kidding?
Am I? Come, we should go.
I am so confused. Even I didn't understand what she said. Well, this was something. No more quests, no more anything else. I would hardly call the river raid something to do. To continue this. Huh. You did it, everyone. We truly did. And I say that was a good enough end for me. Still weird having this guy here. back and do this with the sunset over there, watching as I give my out. Oh. Now, who was that? Well, this is the end, everyone. I hope you all enjoyed the last part of this walkthrough of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. If you did, hit the like button if you like this video. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to see more gameplay walkthroughs like this. Furthermore, leave a comment about what games you'd like to see me do after this. There's a few games that I got that are still new that I have never looked through. We got the Spider-Man Miles Morales story. We have The Last of Us 2 Part 2, to be more precise. We have The Walking Dead. I'm gonna do a series of that, with the fact that all of this stuff coming up, because recently I was told that a new season of The Walking Dead was up. I don't know if that's true. Leave a thing in the comments down below. But before any of that, I'm gonna try out the Doom game. That's someone wanted me to try out. So it'd be great to hear what kind of game you want me to play next. Furthermore, hit the notification button to be notified when a new video comes out, because I doubt you want to miss anything new. Please do all this, because your support allows me to continue this channel and provide more content similar to this. With that said, thank you all for seeing this from beginning to end, checking out all the content I made from the involved Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in either the next series, gameplay walkthrough, another in Among Us, or in Minecraft. So, with that said, this is me, Yin-Yang Ray, give you my final goodbye of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So, bye everyone, and goodbye Assassin's Creed Valhalla. You're one heck of a game to experience. And I bid you farewell. Bye.